Hello everyone, my name is Tyra and thank you for tuning into my very first video vlog. I definitely appreciate your support in Dope First Moms. I'm super excited about this vlog and blog. I've actually been thinking about it for at least the past 4 months. But I believe in timing is everything, and right now was the time that I wanted to start. I had a goal that by 7 months I would start my vlog, and here I am. Not quite 7 months, one more week to go. But I was going to start my first video off discussing why I wanted to start Dope First Moms and my quote-unquote struggles and my story of my pregnancy, but I decided that I will save that video for later. And because today I am officially 27 weeks, so I'm just going to do a 27-week tune-in video of my pregnancy thus far. Two things. So Dope First Moms is going to be an avenue where, I'm giving my stories, my testimonies. I'll even have people join my vlog from time to time, giving their personal testimonies. But first things first, about me. I am going to be as real and transparent as they come, okay? So with that being said, and no shade to those that do. This is no shade. I just don't have that talent. I'm not going to come here with my face made up. I can do mascara, foundation, and a lip. But all the rest of the stuff is just not me. So if you're looking for a pregnancy mom or a pregnant mom who also gives makeup tutorials, this is not the YouTube channel that you need to be looking at, because that is not me. So I'm gonna probably be very plain Jane the majority of the time. Just letting you know, but like I said, I'm being transparent in me. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is that pregnancy brain is real. Okay, so everything I wanted to talk about is on my little iPad right here, because I just wasn't going to remember it, just to, be completely honest. Like I said, I'm here to be honest with you all. So yes, those are two things to know throughout this whole entire journey that you all are going to be watching and listening to, is that I'm going to be real and plain Jane. And I'm always going to have my iPad with my notes, because I'm just not going to remember. Okay? So I am officially 27 weeks pregnant. I am in my third trimester, which I didn't even realize I was in my third trimester until I logged into my pregnancy app, and which I use Pregnancy Plus. I will also put that in the description below, the link to that awesome app. I love it. They've even actually incorporated, you can have a Caucasian baby or African American baby. So I was really excited when they gave us that option. Shout out to you, Pregnancy Plus. But no, anyway, like I was saying, I didn't even know that I was in my third trimester till I opened up my app earlier this week, and I was like, oh, third trimester, like what? Like time is flying by. Honestly, the first trimester went by so slow. So, yeah, can't believe I'm in my third trimester already. So 27 weeks, one more week to go before we hit the 7th month mark, which is crazy, because literally like 10 weeks from now, I have my baby any day. So, like I said, 27 weeks. I'm going to talk about, some of the symptoms that I'm having right now. Currently, the baby is 2 pounds, about the size of a cauliflower. And as far as my baby, I'm having a girl, by the way. and her name is Nova, so I'm going to refer to her as Nova. Um, she moves at this point in stage. She kicks a lot, and I would definitely say the fetal movement has definitely increased a lot from week 26 to 27, or 25 to 27. Like before week 25, I would feel a kick, but now it's like I would only feel it when I would lay down or when I was being still. But now I feel her all the time. When I'm walking, when I'm moving, whatever, she's going at it, you know? And during this time, closer, they say about, I consulted with my doctor, and then out of, all the different articles and things that I have read, is that around this time you start to count your baby kicks and you keep track of your baby kicks. And this is just to make sure that your baby is active, healthy, nothing's going wrong in there. Because I don't know about you, and I'm pretty sure each doctor varies or whatnot, but I no longer get ultrasounds. Tear. So sad. So sad. We went to the doctor around, I was about 24 weeks pregnant, and I was looking forward to going to the ultrasound room after, I did my weigh-in, and they were like, oh no, you're going straight into the doctor's room. And I'm like, what? No ultrasound? They're like, no ultrasounds until, it gets closer to that time. And I'm like, me and my boyfriend were really sad because we enjoyed the ultrasound part. We enjoyed watching her. So anyhow, it's definitely important that you keep track of your kicks. It's best that you choose a time during the day when you know that the baby is most active. And you just lay there. You could physically count the kicks. You could keep it on a tally. You could keep it on your iPad. You could keep it on a tablet if you don't have an iPad. You could keep it in your notes in your phone. There are plenty of pregnancy apps out there. I have two that I personally use. I use Pregnancy Plus, and then I use another one. Don't know how to pronounce it, okay? Like I said, I'm going to be transparent. Don't know how to pronounce it, but it will be in the description below, okay? But I have two that I definitely use, and yeah. I feel like having a pregnancy app is best because everything is just right there. So my pregnancy app helps me keep track of the baby and the fetal movement and things of that sort. So there is also a time during this period where you have to decipher between your baby kicking and your baby hiccuping. Now at first I'm like, before I even experienced the two, I was like, how am I going to know the difference or whatnot? And even in the beginning, I was just like, it all feels the same to me. But as the weeks go by, definitely towards the end of my 26 week for sure, I could definitely tell the difference between my baby having a hiccup and then my baby kicking. The hiccups for myself really only lasted about 3 minutes, 5 minutes at the most, give or take. And it's just like a rhythmic boom, boom, boom against your belly. Maybe not that fast because you don't hiccup that fast, but yeah. Versus a kick and the hiccups, it's kind of what I would describe like a surround sound feeling, or just like you only feel it in one spot, so it's just like a boom, boom. Versus the kick is not as rhythmic. She could kick and then 1 second later kick again, and then maybe on one side of my belly and then on the other side when I feel her kick. And most of the time she kicks and rolls and whatever she's doing in there, she's going bananas. So yes. That would be how you decipher the difference between a hiccup and a kick. Hiccup is more rhythmic, it's short period, and the kicks kind of happen all over your belly. Like I said, it may take a minute to figure out and decipher, is this a kick or is this a hiccup. But like I said, as the time goes on, you'll definitely be able to figure that out for sure. So yeah, she's definitely moving a lot. So as far as the fetal movement along comes with other symptoms, now I will say I've had a very blessed pregnancy. I had no morning sickness. There was like a time or two where I was, feeling nauseous or something of that sort, but nothing that had me out of work or just feeling like death or like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant, this is horrible. Like I literally had no symptoms besides my first trimester. Half of my second trimester, I had terrible headaches. I was popping Tylenol because the headaches were very unbearable. But other than that, really, that my symptoms were probably at one or two max at the most, honestly. Now as she's starting to grow, and I'm enduring it right now, and it hurts, is the rib pain. Now they say the rib pain happens from multiple from multiple causes. One is just the growth, the expanding of your abdomen, the ribs and the baby and the uterus and all that, trying to make room. And then the other is your baby kicking. They could be kicking in a spot that's sort of hitting the ribs, which could cause the ribs to be tender. For me, I don't know what it is. I honestly can't, because I don't really feel her kick up that high. I don't know if it's something internally that I don't feel, but the rib pain hurts. The rib pain, like, absolutely hurts. There's seriously nothing that you can do about it. So, now you can help relieve it. I only am able to relieve it at best when I'm at home. It really sucks when I'm having really bad rib pain at work. Because I relieve it best by laying down. Just, stretching out my ribs, laying down. Sometimes at work, I'll do desk stretches. My coworkers will be like, Tyra, what are you doing? I'm like, stretching my ribs. My baby is hurting me. But yeah, definitely laying down helps a lot. And then if you can't lay down, just stretching to the side like this helps. But it just helps relieve the pain for those few seconds. Yeah, how long does the pain last? It could last for hours. It could last for 30 minutes. Honestly, when I'm like active doing something and I'm not thinking about it, I don't realize it. But when I'm sitting still, it's like, and don't let the pain occur when I'm trying to go to sleep. Sleep is a whole nother thing that I cannot wait to get back. Sleeping is not fun anymore. Like, it is not fun. Like, between the tossing and the turning and getting up at least 5-6 times during the night to use the restroom, I just don't enjoy sleep like how I used to. I'm very grateful for my baby, but I want my sleep back. Like, I seriously want my sleep back. Also, another thing that sucks during sleep is hip pain. For some reason, laying on your side, and I've looked this up, I don't know what causes the hip pain, but my hips literally like burn. They like, it hurts. It's just a sensation that does not feel good. What helps with these things, I definitely recommend getting a body pillow. I have just a long, big one. I know they have like the U-shaped ones or the C-shaped ones. Mine is just long. I thought about investing in getting like the U-shape or C-shape. My long vertical one was given to me as a gift, so why spend money if I don't have to? So I'm making it do. It works. It works. Another thing that I've been experiencing, which was really weird, is I call it heavy bottom. My butt literally feels like it literally feels like I have a Kim Kardashian or a Nicki Minaj butt or something. Now I have read that hemorrhoids was a symptom of pregnancy. I've never had hemorrhoids. I only know what the experience is like by what I've Googled, and the way my butt feels every time I stand up. I'm literally like, oh my gosh, is this the beginning stages of hemorrhoids? Like, please, no. I don't really want to endure that. I don't want to go through that pain. So my last doctor visit, I definitely brought that up to my doctor, and she just shared with me, in which I thought, like, everything's growing. It's a lot of pressuring down when you stand up, which makes sense, but I just had to double check that this was not the beginning stages of hemorrhoids, because literally I stand up and my butt just feels heavy. Like, it just feels like I have like a ton of bricks in my butt. Like, it's an uncomfortable feeling, honestly. It's not like something that you could just go on about your day. It really is uncomfortable, but yeah, I'm like, people don't tell you these things. People just don't tell you these things. Another symptom I have picked up recently in like the past week or so is definitely an increased appetite. Now when I say increased appetite, I eat, and then literally 30 minutes later, an hour later, I'm hungry again. But am I just eating a whole bunch of junk? Absolutely not. I may have pizza and then be hungry again and eat like carrots and celery and ranch. And I don't do that on purpose. It's just that I don't crave a lot of junk food. I'm not super health conscious, but I am conscious about like how much junk and fatty and fried foods I'm putting in my body in general, and then definitely now because I'm carrying my baby girl. But the appetite definitely has increased. Like, I'm a little greedy monster, seriously. I ate a whole medium Papa John's pizza. Pizza is seriously my weakness. I love pizza. Yes, I love pizza. So your appetite will definitely increase. I definitely encourage you not to think, oh, I'm eating for two, let me just eat all this junk food. I can definitely say I've been blessed. The only thing that is growing on me is my belly. I literally have not gained any arm fat. My legs and hips are pretty much still the same. I actually have not gained that much weight during my pregnancy. According to the BMI chart, I was already obese, but yeah, I don't really go by the chart, honestly. I started my pregnancy off at 161. I actually lost weight in the beginning just because I didn't have an appetite. Had dropped down to like 159, 158, and now I'm like at 165. So I haven't really gained that much weight. But yeah, you definitely will have an increase in appetite. Just monitor it. And honestly, you will want to eat everything that's in front of you, but you cannot. Like today, I was so miserable. I cooked and I ate and I got so stuffed. And it's like you get so stuffed and it's so uncomfortable. And you're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I force myself to eat? And it's just, so eat. Literally, it's okay to eat every hour, honestly, in my opinion, or every 2 hours. Just eat small little meals, because if you try to eat one big meal, you're literally going to stuff yourself like a turkey and you're going to feel very uncomfortable. And it's not fun. Like, it's seriously not fun. Yeah, it's not fun at all. So, as of right now, as far as my personal life, getting ready for my baby, My baby is due February 3rd, 2019. My baby shower is coming up in literally 20 days. And yeah, so at this point, me and her father, my boyfriend, are currently moving in together as well. It's November. Moving next month, baby shower this month. So literally just trying to prepare, continuing to save. It's all so much. My anxiety is literally on 20 because I have everything written out. I have Excel sheets. My anxiety is on like 20 right now. And I thought planning for an unplanned pregnancy would be difficult. It's really not difficult. It's not easy, but it's not difficult. It's how you manage your time when you find out that you're pregnant. Because if you wait last minute to start planning and preparing and saving for your baby, it will definitely hinder you. Luckily, me and my boyfriend, we started early. And I'm blessed that we both have the same mindset, and we've been in agreement on a lot of things when it has come to our baby and preparing for our baby. So I'm not really concerned about when she gets here about having enough money for this or enough diapers and One, our family support is definitely amazing. So, and even if we didn't have the family support, like, I would not worry, but it's just I have all of these puzzle pieces not put together yet, and my anxiety is like on 20. So, wanted to make the first video short, not super long, but I will show you my belly, my baby girl. This is me from the side. Like I said, I'm 27 weeks. We will also do a skin view. And like I also said, I am not the type to dress up. Now, if I am dressed up in clothes, you guys, you will definitely see. But I'm not going to dress up for a video if I'm already in my pajamas. Especially at 27 weeks pregnant. I want to be comfortable. So this is my belly at 27 weeks. And I can't believe that we only have a few more months to go. So no stretch marks or anything for me thus far. Blessed, fingers crossed. Yeah. So I'm super excited. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Please be sure to subscribe and follow. Check out Dope First Moms on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And please be sure to visit the website at www.dopefirstmoms.com. Defining our potential and excellence. That is what we are doing. That is what I am doing. That is why I chose to do this vlog, to encourage others to define your own potential and excellence. Don't let anybody else do it. Let it come from you. You. But again, thank you for tuning in, and please subscribe. Thank you.